What's up, man? It's your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
Yes, sir. And it is me, Born Rich, a.k.a. Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Boopy. Man, we in the
For sure.
building.
Born Rich
homie.
Club. Mm-hmm.
Lano, I feel real good today, man.
That's good.
I do. I did.
He said, I do and I did.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
What make you feel so good today, baby?
She put that pussy on me last night.
Oh, most definitely.
No,
see,
she put that pussy on me.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, when we put that dick on girls,
Yeah.
they wake up, they cook.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When them girls put that pussy on them,
I cooked this morning.
she
I
like that.
cooked.
Pause, nigga.
I cooked. There ain't no pause. I cook, bro.
Naked?
I cook, but like Melvin on Baby Boy.
Oh, you like that?
Ass out to this morning.
You like that?
I cook like
You
that.
had a good time.
Hey, Leno, how you feeling today, brother?
I feel good. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, man, I feel like Birdman felt once he just got the phone call to pick up BG. So when you saw him pick up BG,
Yeah.
that's how I feel. Cause Birdman was like this. You do it all the time. Birdman, before he told that man what's up, he said, I got some money in your account. Jump, nigga. Nah.
Birdman finna get over on the niggas.
Hell nah, he ain't finna get over.
He wasn't finna get over on the niggas.
Nah, Birdman.
So you said Lil Wayne lying. So Lil Wayne, Juvenile, all them lying when they say Birdman. And Rick Ross on that Idol song. So you said they
I
lying.
don't think people like no. Look, people be having their own truth, but sometimes your truth, sometimes you gonna see your truth different than how I see my truth.
It's
Cause
two sides to
Birdman,
every story.
said he got money and he said shit, he didn't know what he was doing. They saying they felt like what they was doing, they deserve more. Yeah. So only time I think two people wrong is if you don't clean your face up. So if Wayne say, hey man, you supposed to give me $51 million, and Birdman got that check and he didn't give him $51 million, then I'm gonna say, hell yeah, Birdman wrong. But they had whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then Birdman ended up paying.
Yeah.
Juvenile, he ended up paying. BG just came home where everybody heard that audio. I put some money in your account. So I don't know, is it the right amount? Like, I don't know that. But I do know this. At least it's getting steps toward. Because if you a bitch ass nigga to me and you been a bitch ass nigga to me, I ain't gonna never do no business with you, right?
Yeah.
But for him to come and start handing out checks back to at least I don't know this. I'm not a cash money affiliate. But I'm only going by not the people who came along. I'm just talking about the people who he say. And when I say he is Birdman, who Birdman say he raised them. So I'm not talking about the Manny Freshes, the DJ Khaled's. I'm talking about
BG,
Wayne, Turk.
Even
Turk said that he even got some money when he came home though. He didn't get the love, but when his entertainment lawyer went in the books or something, Birdman did cut a check. And he got a song with Lil Wayne when he came home.
Okay.
So I mean, now I ain't saying that that's all he should have got. But I am saying, hey, you got something. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know how many people I know come home and you just say, I don't give you no money, but I give you a Lil Wayne verse. Like you can't give my homeboy Los Ghosts you can't give my homeboy Los Ghosts a Lil Wayne verse. I don't care what nobody say. I seen All-Star take a Lil Wayne verse and use 2 songs off of it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But and what I am saying is that maybe what BG, Birdman, and all them saying about, not Birdman, BG, Wayne, Turk, and Juvie, what they did say about Birdman, that's their truth.
Yeah.
Let's say probably like Juvenile probably like, hell nah, nigga, I was the highest fucking selling artist, right?
Man, 3-4 time platinum, homie.
4.
I
think he sold the most out of anybody at Cash Money.
Yeah,
so he got 4 out. So I mean, I can understand if 10 years later I look down the books and I say, man, I should have been getting Usher. Usher was getting 80,000 a show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, but then if I had that grievance with you and you come back around and when you still friends and cool and you say, hey, like, no, I ain't gonna lie, homie. I opened up the books too. You should have got that. But I didn't know how to do it because I had so-and-so in my pocket. I was paying him. I had so-and-so in the pocket. Plus, I was being a little greedy. Yeah. See, when you be honest like that with me, we'll
What you gonna do? 10 years later, you gonna cut that check, or you just gonna say, "Man, I was young and dumb."
It
and
depends
didn't know
on where
no
we
better."
at. But it depends on where we at.
I don't
right?
think you cutting that
If
check.
Birdman, like I'm looking at Birdman, if the record label would have already went under,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't
You
looking
ain't
for
cutting
the
the
check.
check. That's what I'm saying.
But no, I'm
That
saying
shit was 10 years.
I'm not.
You not cutting that check.
No.
I'm
I think
honest,
you.
man,
I'm
though.
looking as an artist. I'm not saying me.
No,
cutting
I'm
the
saying
check.
if you Birdman, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the check. Hell
you
yeah.
Not, you. That's a
The
goddamn.
reason
lie,
I
bro.
say I'm gonna cut the check
Go
because
ahead.
I have did stuff to people, right? And what I mean by did stuff to people, I'm just saying like hustling, right? When I was hustling, it's certain people that did deserve.
And Robin.
You know what I'm saying? Never. It was a couple of times where I'm like, damn, my homeboy felt like, I had a homeboy, me and him fell out
Yeah.
because he felt like I supposed to give him more money, right?
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't.
Yeah.
But years later, down the line, I got to see him. And I got to say, bro, that wasn't right, bro. This what it was. Then he was like, nah, this. And which I saw where he was coming from, but he also saw where I was coming from. And then when I said, well, look, bro, let me fix it. Because you my friend.
How did you fix it? You cut the check?
I'll fix it, but you know what he told me? He said, nah, don't do that. Just next time, he said, don't do that. We just had another business adventure thing.
You ain't cutting
going
no
on.
motherfucking check, man. No, stop, bro.
So I'm just saying.
You ain't cutting no check, bro. Let me say this, homie. Listen, man. If I sign you to something, and I ain't gonna lie, I think Birdman wrong than the motherfucker. Let me preface it by saying this. I think Birdman wrong, but I understand like the music. I understand business though, bro. It's like Puff Daddy just gave people their publishing. You feel me? But he did it now. He did it. And that still ain't even making it right. I don't think Birdman made it right with them guys, homie. Like, Lil Wayne said Birdman is bullshitting with the money. Juvenile said Birdman bullshitting with the money. Turk said Birdman bullshitting with the money. And BG, before he got locked up, said Birdman bullshitting with the money.
All of them was talking about each other also.
I don't even think 10, 20 years later when Birdman pull up and say, yeah, I was just young. Because me and you had this conversation off camera. And you was like, yeah, Birdman was young, dumb. He didn't know. But I don't think Birdman.
I don't think he was just the only one young and dumb.
I don't think all of them was.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because, listen, man, Lil Wayne, the Lil Wayne we know right now, wouldn't have signed that contract that he signed at 13.
Yeah, but when
he signed 13,
that's for all of us though. My mom told me she wouldn't have sent me my mom just told me she wouldn't have sent me to a school if she would have knew. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Birdman made it right.
I think he did make it. I think he. So I'm gonna say two things.
I
think he did. I think he made it right with Juvenile because we just had that conversation
with Juvenile.
And then he also.
I think that's the only one.
He also have made it right with Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne had to sue the shit out of him.
Yeah, but we made it right. But listen, he still made it right. Even
I had to go to the cops to make it right, homie.
But cool though. But he still made it right. Even if he had to go anywhere to make it right, he made it right.
I tried to put these white folks in my business,
but they still business. Like one
thing
they
don't
for
do
sure.
business no more.
Well, the Hot Boy tour. A Hot Boy tour coming.
Man,
and that's doing business, right?
If it happens,
yeah.
If it happens.
And like I said, I will cut the check. Let me tell you something, man.
Talk to me.
One thing I will have to do, because I know the rules and the morals that I do go by. So when me and that guy had that situation and we talked, and he was like, yo, just do this for me, and then we good. And I was happy, right? Because I didn't have to give him the full amount. I'm always going to pay what I suppose if I feel like that. If I feel like I'm right and you feel like you're right, and we can sit at the table and nobody's a bitch, nobody's a hoe, and everybody can have, nobody's drinking, everybody is just having a sober mind, and everybody's listening to each other, and there's no back and forth, most definitely we can work something out. I feel like all my disagreements that I ever had, only except one, I had to move myself away from. The rest of them was always just me being able to have a conversation. And once I had that conversation with them, they'll see it my way, or they'll say, hell no, Lano, I still looked at it. I still looked at it this way, but it's an understanding with both of us. And we like, you know what? We cool with that.
Big facts.
But
Big facts.
That's just how it is, man. That's how I feel like for the music. A lot of stuff for music, I like to tell people is be mindful of what you signing. Be careful. Because you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy who signs something that you're going to regret. So even if you don't know, and it's a lot of times people. I tell people this. people always tell me this. They always say, man, he should have gave me this, or he should have done that for me. But I always say this, bro, you should have asked.
Yeah, what did you sign for? What
Yes.
did you sign up for?
Yes.
What is it? What is? Because, man, you had that conversation about contracts and getting a lawyer. And if you don't understand something, ask the questions. But it's weird, man, because baby signed these niggas when they were young, man. You feel me?
Yeah, it's
They
always
did,
different, man.
It's weird because, like I keep saying this, like, no, like we damn near 40, we damn near 40. So we have the damn near 40 mentality. Like I have a 21-year-old
Well,
son.
I got all
but
of
let
the
me say
mentalities, though.
yeah, but you didn't have this mentality when you was my son's age. I keep saying this. My son is 21 years old. My son don't think his mind is not like mine. His mind is not mature to how my mind is.
Yeah.
My son will go off and do some bullshit, and I be like, God damn, son, what the fuck? Your mama looked at you like that. My mama looked at me like that. Like, God damn, son, why you go off and do that bullshit? And you be like, man, mama, I don't know. Man,
It's not the age because I heard it's not. I mean, I'm gonna stop you right
sign
there.
away some bullshit. I'm gonna tell you, and then you got the floor, I know. But I think you can sign to some bullshit. Put it this way, homie. I won't sign the same contract now at 40 that I would have signed at 20.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this,
Go
and the
ahead.
reason I say that because I don't think it's an age preference, right? I think it's just you being knowledgeable in whatever you're doing. It's some guys who said, I want to say Young Thug said he knew it was a bad contract. He said, I knew.
Yeah.
You see, so
Yeah,
and he was a young guy. He's not a 40-year-old guy.
Yeah.
He's a young guy who's saying, hey, shit, I got an opportunity to kick the doors down. I know my creativity skills.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying every 20-year-old think like that, but I'm letting you
Certain
know.
ones,
But I'm
though.
letting you know that just it's no age on what I know to sign. It's only about the knowledge and
the
the
knowledge.
wisdom
Thank you.
that you have around you. Because listen,
Big
man,
facts.
I will sign a contract if from 20 to now. I don't know my financial situations at times, right? So maybe when I was 20 years old and somebody said, yo, bro, I'm gonna sign you for $200,000, but I'm gonna get you all of this right here and this. But now if I got somebody around me to say, hey, bro, that's a bad deal. But if you sign it and you save your money and you keep being creativity and all those other albums, those songs that you got back there, we'll fulfill this whole obligation right here. And look, you still gonna have money, and you're gonna take those people that done put you on their platform. You're gonna take some of their fans, take those fans, and put them over where you at. Now I'm only saying, but the only reason I'm saying that because I heard Young Thug say it, and when I say that, and I love giving this type of information and proof out.
Yeah.
Because we talking to a guy who was in the streets. We talking about a young-minded guy who said, "Oh no, y'all, I ain't mad at Birdman.
Yeah.
Shit, I signed no. I knew the deal that he was giving me was bullshit. But what I knew was my hustle.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna take it right there. I'm not gonna say.
I know.
I had somebody.
To it.
I had somebody
Yeah.
give me. It wasn't fake, though, but it
Yeah.
was. It was soda ball, right?
Yeah.
But what I knew
So
it was soda ball.
It wasn't.
No, it
woo.
wasn't woo. It was soda ball.
Niggas know
So
woo
what
is.
when I say soda ball, that means
Yeah.
somebody cooked some cocaine, y'all, and added so much baking soda with it that it lessened its potency.
Yes.
So I probably had 10% potency, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he gave me a deal, and I'm knowing that I'm gonna run some of my people off, but I'm also knowing that I'm gonna sell all this, and I will have a bankroll, and then that bankroll that I get from that, I'm gonna just go holler at my other partner
and get
who
the
gonna
real
give me
dough.
the 100%.
Yeah.
When you thinking like that on your hustle, because you know what you bring to the table, is different from you just signing something because you just eager, right? It's like, hey, we want to give you 200,000. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take 200,000. I'm gonna flow my money, and then 8 years later, I'm gonna say, man, he really should have gave me 800 million.
Man, I hear that, like, no, but man, we have another example of, man, I don't want this to be the shit on Birdman segment, but
the Birdman is the best CEO that ever came out.
Man, shout out to Birdman.
Yes,
man.
cat.
Shout out to Birdman.
Yes, he don't miss.
But we have to say he don't miss on talent. He finds
No,
talent.
he don't miss on
finds
talent.
So now,
Our business.
so now you just told me about Young Thug, right? Shout
Yeah.
out to Young Thug. Young Thug did his shit, Free Thugger, right? But
Somebody who he didn't raise. So let's say that.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But then you have the opposite part of that coin because we listen to that lifestyle song. You listen to that lifestyle song like I listen to.
Yeah.
You fuck with Rich Gang like I fuck with Rich
Yeah.
Gang. Now Thugger said, yeah, it's some bullshit. It's a bullshit deal, but I did what I had to do.
Rich Homie.
Rich Homie said, listen, homie, and this is what I'm telling you about the 20-year-old to 40-year-old. Rich Homie said it was a horrible deal. I shouldn't have signed it.
He shouldn't have signed
But Rich Homie saying, listen, today, no, the man that I am now today, I never signed that deal.
Yeah.
I never, because I'm smarter now. I'm
And
wiser
he's a D-list
now.
artist now. See, when he was an A-list artist, when he was an A-list artist, he didn't even say nothing about the bad deal he was in.
He didn't know it was a bad
but
deal
Young
at
Thug
that
saying,
time, homie.
but Young Thug
Mace,
saying,
let's go with Mace and Puff Daddy, homie. Mace at fucking 20 was like, damn, I just signed to Bad Boy. But then Mace at 35 was like, yo, Diddy, give me my motherfucking masters.
Yeah,
you feel me?
exactly.
This is a horrible deal.
I think
Jadakiss.
I think when you
Go
do
ahead,
that,
talk to
I
me.
just think when you do that, man, you just being, listen, man, I ain't never did a deal
Uh-huh.
where I got to go back and look back. I had a settlement check, y'all. The world know this because this is what it is. I had a settlement check.
Yeah, we're gonna talk
and just
about
because I got a settlement check, y'all, before, the money that they gave me in
It's
2006,
bullshit, yeah.
of course, right now I'm gonna say they should have gave me millions of dollars of what I know. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't. Why? I knew that at this time when I was signing what I was signing, right? So I look at it more as of just it's two different people that we talking about. We talking about Rich
Yeah.
Homie, we talking about Thugger, which
Yeah.
Rich Homie didn't capitalize off of his fame with the stamp. But
Rich
Young
Homie said
Thug,
he didn't get
but
shit,
cool,
like no.
Young Thug too. But what you do still get though is
It's what?
it's still tour date. Well, not tour dates, but club event,
Yeah,
right? So listen to what I'm saying.
It's essentially views.
So
You got views.
So
but
my
you didn't
mind
get a
frame
dime.
is this right here. I might look at you and say, "Boo, we just signed the worst deal." But listen, if we just set this thing up where we're gonna do 15 cities, right? We
Yeah.
do 15 cities, we're gonna get $20,000 a piece. Once we get through doing that, we're gonna do this many cities. Once we get done with that, we got $170,000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that 75,000 that we get,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna create more content with it. You're gonna take your 75. That's 100. So now we got 150, right?
Yeah.
So we got 100 we get to save for ourselves. Plus we got another 150 that we can keep creating this stuff until we get out of this obligation of this contract, right? So we can keep going on tour. We can keep doing appearances, right? I'm just saying. I'm just thinking on how to get out of my bullshit contract, right? Is not bitch about it, just going hard for it. Now, what I think what happened to Rich Homie was, because I saw the interview too,
Yeah.
Rich Homie didn't live up to the expectations of what Thugger
Man,
did, right?
Stop it.
I'm saying on the.
It's not right. It's not right. You can't.
No,
say
I'm
right,
saying
'cause
I'm saying
it's not right.
I'm saying on the musically level.
What does that even mean? Like
Young Thug was able to continue dropping hits after listen though,
Go ahead,
after he got out of his situation, right?
Yeah.
After listen, I'm in a bullshit ass situation. Whew, I got out of it. Cause guess what? We still listen
He
to
had a solo deal
Lifestyle.
over there, yeah.
I got out of it, and guess what? I still got that Birdman can't touch. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Digits. See, these are songs that then I finna go do an album with Future, who's at the top rank, right? Then I go and do that Mexican Girl single. Then I'm on Usher single.
A bad deal is a bad deal.
Yes, it's a bad
It
deal,
don't
but
matter
I'm
what
only
you
talking
do
about
after.
But I'm only talking about
That
how
shit
you
don't
can fix
matter.
your bad deal.
It's
Well,
no, don't sign the bad deal.
No,
That's how
no.
you
Don't
fix
sign it. Yeah, but I can't like Yo Gotti said. And
Don't
I
fix- don't
respect
sign it.
what Yo Gotti said about this. I can't tell somebody not to sign something and they ain't got the amount of funds. But I will say this: I feel like if you gonna sign to an artist or you gonna sign to a label, even if it's gonna try to dent your pockets a little bit, I think I told you this, man. Still go and get you a lawyer. Even if they say, "Hey man, he finna give you this 300,000," but if you go get a lawyer, he gonna take 100. I ain't gonna lie. To make sure that
The business
the
right.
business
Yeah,
is
yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah.
and I think, and I
respect
will
that.
say this about before we go. I will say this. One thing I always loved about doing business with people was this right here. When people saw that you was about your business.
See, one thing about Gotti though, man. Go ahead, finish your thought. You good?
One
checking?
thing
That bitch texting you.
one thing I always knew about just doing my bit, like doing like deals with people.
Uh-huh.
Be a businessman. Like even when I think. Birdman to look at us different, right? If we looked at the contract and we was like, all right, and then even if somebody say, yeah, man, you might well use our lawyer because y'all try to go outside and get a lawyer, it's gonna tax you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I was always that guy that rather get taxed.
Go out, yeah.
See, I always was
like
that guy who would get taxed because I just want to take up for myself, but put myself in the boss shoes. You like that. Because now you ain't looking at that person as a, this like the
I
niggas
think it's
I
the
grew up with.
40-year-old mind, though. It's like I keep telling about the difference, right? The 20-year-old mind, the damn near 40-year-old mind.
We saw Young Thug at a 20-year-old mind have a different opinion.
Yeah,
though.
but then we got Rich Homie Quan. See, you have the good
who
and the bad.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You said,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Who was we talking about earlier? He was like, we talk about BG, but then you got the Turk. You got the Lil Wayne.
No, what you saying? No, what you saying is perfect. No, what you saying? No, it's not the mind. It's just different. It's just good and it's just bad. It's just one person signed a bad contract and his career was on fire, and you had another guy that signed a bad contract who's saying now, man, I wish. But I will say this before I go.
I wish. He was saying
they mad at Puff Daddy for handing out their
the publishing. Yeah, what you think about that, Lana?
I love it. I love it because now Mace is not mad though.
No. Mace wanted to hold on, real quick. Let me just get this understood. Mace wanted his masters.
Yeah.
He didn't get his masters. He got his publishing,
which is amazing
now.
Though. Which is amazing because
I don't want to shit on publishing. Go ahead,
it's only amazing for Mace though.
Yeah.
This is why though. But I think everybody should do it. I just seen an interview with Aubrey Day.
Yeah.
People are mad because
shout out to
people are mad because Puff Daddy gave their publishing. But let me tell you something. Even if my publishing only $900, let me tell you what Mace, because we did forget about Mace. And when I say about Mace, I'm talking about musically wise. We forgot about Mace. We don't listen to Mace songs anymore. But Mace and Cameron just signed a huge deal with a network company, right?
Shout out to
them. And so
man.
Now what that does is that opened up the more content because I'm around teenagers now. That opened up where they Google and they stream old music. So now it's not worth $400 anymore because now the Barstool platform that he's on is a 10 million followers.
Yeah.
So now the people who didn't know Mace at that time, now they get to know Mace.
They get to go back and look
They
at
get
Mace.
to know back and go back and look at Mace with your streamings goes up. So the bigger your show is, the more your streams. And now Mace can use him and his songs as the intro songs. He can use them in part of stuff.
I love it, Leno, but I hate to be this fucking guy, man. I hate to be the guy that say this, bro. Yes, Mace got his publishing. But Mace was fighting for his masters.
Yeah,
like give me the let me own the whole song.
I'm a hustler,
right?
Man.
As
I'm
a publisher, I know. Yeah, of
I'm
course.
A hustler,
we
man.
all hustler. If you sign with a nigga and 20 years later he say, man, you know what? I'm gonna throw you a bone. We all gonna take that bone, bro. I'll be a
just to make it pop.
I'll be a monkey ass nigga to sit back and say, man, I don't even.
Everybody who I noticed that didn't like
but,
Puff Daddy's stuff was every artist that we don't listen to no more.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this though, homie. Listen, bro. If I'm asking you for my masters, and you say, nigga, I give you your publishing. Like we said, if I got a lawyer and we in negotiations, nigga, I don't want that fuck that publishing. I'm asking you for my masters, homie. I'm asking you for the big boy. I'm asking you for the big boy, Leno. It's like me saying, hey, bro, listen, homie.
No, that's for sure.
Hey, homie, listen, bro. I'm finna take you to court over this Lamborghini. And you are like, man, I can't give you the Lamborghini, man, but I give you the steering wheel.
Yeah.
I give you the steering wheel and the seats. And it's like, cool. Of course you're gonna give me the steering wheel and the seats, nigga. I work for the steering wheel and the seats, but I want the Lamborghini, bro.
I think more just be mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Be mindful of what you're saying.
Shout
but
out.
also, man, a lot of these people I want to let y'all know, man, don't try to sign something and you think that what your worth is 5 years later is what that person's supposed to get.
So you saying sign it right then?
No, just sign. Just be mindful. If something is coming above you, try to talk to whoever's around you. Try to talk to your people. Yeah. Try to come up with a 5-year plan, or try to come up with a guideline on how this money can make more money, or how you can get out of this this situation. Hey, J. Cole I just seen an interview before I go. J. Cole said that his first 2 contracts, he
bullshit.
You know what he said?
What?
He said he never wanted. He said when he dropped his first album, they tried to go back in and try to renegotiate. He said he didn't want to, and then it was like, why? You're crazy, because this is a bad deal. And he said he just didn't want to. Then he said he dropped another project, which was his second contract, and he said it was a bad deal too. But he said he knew by his fourth contract negotiation, he was going to have more leverage. So sometimes you can go in smart, and sometimes you can go in not knowing. Then going in not knowing and just signing, and then years later having a riff about it. Hopefully you do have a CEO, or hopefully you got somebody that runs that label that will cut that check. But it's not mandatory that they got to. But for future references, be mindful of what you're signing, because what you're signing is
don't
your
sign
life.
Any bullshit, man.
Nah.
Like it ain't no say, man. When you put your name on that dotted line, man, it's real. It's rough. You look weird when you go
look
back.
dumb and you look weird.
You look weird going back saying, man, I hate that bullshit. Now, listen.
And stop letting Birdman get over on y'all. If y'all keep saying Birdman getting y'all, man, y'all stop getting over on Birdman.
Hey, let her early slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, listen, man, where I'm from, with people who owe people money,
play Birdman,
and people do that. But anyway, man, this your boy Lando XL, man, Mr. 18 Pockets. Thank y'all, man. We just wanted to do a quick segment. We wanted to let you people know about contracts, man. Do not get caught up in a contract because of someone has motion and you only thinking about that day. Don't do that.
And Diddy, I got the emails. We thinking about it right now.
I'm going to revolt. Yeah, you ain't got to give me no money, Diddy.
Barstool, look, I think we're gonna sign his life away. Barstool, I got the emails that you sent us, man. We still thinking about it. I'm talking to my lawyer. I have my people get with your people.
But we need it.
Hey, listen, man. If nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the first one to say, family, I love you. I love you. I love you.
And I'm going to always tell everybody, man, listen, man, get money, stay true, and
get money.
Man, don't sign no bullshit contract.
We out.
Peace.